Greetings everyone and welcome to Snake Pass, a game I honestly wasn't really thinking of covering until very recently when I saw some actual game clips and footage of the game, and it just sang to me. It really called out to me. Snake Pass is a little kind of casual physics-based platformer. Not my usual thing, but as I said, this game really called out to me. There was a sense of sort of tactile feedback that really sung to my senses, and I knew I had to play the game, so I picked it up just this morning. It's £15 on Steam, convert into your local currency as required, and we're just going to jump straight in. Now, I have played through one level. Apparently that is 7%, but I did complete that level in its entirety. It was the tutorial level, so beyond that, I'm sure there's like different mechanics in the game that I haven't yet encountered. Now, we play as a snake, hence the name. Let's just jump into it and we'll explain the game as we go. So we're going to be going down Paradise Path. This is the first level. I don't know how many levels there are. And that is our friend. I'm not sure what his name is yet. Not much of a friend, really, am I? And that is apparently us, by the way, Noodle. What an amazing name for a snake! Oh my lord. Wake up! Noodle, something's wrong! The gate is broken! I don't seem that bothered. Honestly, that's the face Siri makes when she wakes up as well. Now. This is fantastic. Like, you'll notice the tail is moving a little bit, or was on its own. We breathe and things like that, and that often causes the tail to move more. And this is all the physics element of it. We move forward with a button. It's not controlled by our analog stick. I'm using the controller for this, but you can use keyboard. And oh, look at the scales. You can see the scales. Oh, it's fantastic. Now, you hold a button to move forward, and then you just kind of guide the head, and that's how you navigate around. It's actually really fun. These are little auto-saves, and throughout the levels, much like many platformers, we're just basically collecting things. If you go in a straight line, as you imagine, snakes don't really move that well in a straight line. We kind of can a little bit by undulating, but not exactly very fast. What a snake really does is it weaves back and forth, and that's actually modeled in the game. We can actually get to a reasonable speed if we just weave back and forth and then use our very long muscular tail to push from that kind of well, I'm not really sure how you even describe it, a zigzag kind of position. So there we go. We're going to go and collect all of these little I'm not entirely sure what they are. Blue orbs, air, water, I don't know. Pick up speed by slithering. Yes, I just described that. There are other things that we need to find as well. Now, the way... well, actually, the tutorial will explain it a little bit, but as I mentioned before, a lot of this game is simply guiding the head. So we simply are moving forward and then trying to guide our direction by where our head is pointing. Lift your hand by holding A. So we do that, and we can go up these stairs like so, all over the place. And we can actually get fairly high, but we can't get too high. I can sort of do this, like a bit of a snake charmer, which is actually quite cool. I hadn't thought about that before. I didn't try that earlier. Little happy face. We can even do a couple of little animations. So that's a kind of uncertain animation. Yeah, it's a kind of happy smile. What about this one? A second. Not so sure about that one, honestly. And then, oh, that's a very happy smile. That's a very derpy smile. I like that one. We're going to be using that one a lot, I think. Right, now we've got to collect these, but as I mentioned, this is a bit of a physics game, as you can already see, and oh my lord, this is so satisfying. It is hard to explain how satisfying this is. Just being able to tie myself in knots. Oh my lord. But do be aware that everything about this snake has weight. As you saw with the tail there, it just fell down. That will get you in trouble. Your head has quite a lot of weight, but as you can see, I moved a little bit too fast, so I couldn't quite get there. So let's just try and get it up over there. And there we go. You kind of see the snake just gobbling down these things, which is quite funny. I don't think you get any longer for eating them, but that would actually be an awesome feature if that were the case. Right, okay, so here we are at the gate we've got to get through. This is the objective on every every level from what I can tell. I have no idea what kind of snake this is, by the way, based on its pattern, and that just occurred to me. If anyone does know, let me know in the comments. Oh, that's going to be so hard to find, my lord. I mean, as I said, I played through this level entirety, and I am a bit compulsive with these sorts of things. When I play platform games, I do like to play them the way they're meant to be played, and that is by collecting everything. So I do know everything there is about this level, or at least in terms of where I can find all of the things. I'm sure there's different stuff that I missed. However, we will be doing that in this episode because I want to show off just how difficult some of the puzzles are. It was challenging. It was challenging in a very interesting way, but I did die like 6 or 7 times trying to complete the last 2 parts of this level, and that was a little bit of a pain, certainly. Hello. There we go. Our little friend there helping us out. Thank you. Now, I've only been on this level. I don't know, like, this level's a fairly tame one. It's more or less everything is fairly obvious how to do it. It's fairly straightforward. Nothing is moving around. But from what I've seen in the tutorials, things get a lot more complicated with like moving components and gears and wheels and all that kind of stuff. And as you can imagine, oh, it gets funny. One thing we can do though is we can have a little friend help us. She'll lift up her tail. It's very, very kind of you. I mean, it doesn't do a whole lot because we need our tail. Like it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's you're paying for this in a way. One, it reduces your weight, so your tail isn't going to pull you off something if it's precariously placed. But since a lot of our ability to move is based on us kind of springboarding from the rest of our body, having our tail in the air, super bad. Now, I do apologize for the camera jerking around left to right. I will try my best. I really will try my best not to let that get too obnoxious, because I know some people, like me, honestly, suffer with a bit of motion sickness in games. And, oh, that's so good. You've kind of got to think like a snake. That's an odd sentence, but you really do. In order to get around, you need to do the sorts of things that a snake might do to try and grip stuff. Oh, my tail is going to pull me down. Oh, that was not quite as good as I would want. Let's just wrap around up there, and yeah, let's go over the top. But our tail will eventually become a bit of a problem here, I think. Just a little bit forward. I approve of your sense of accomplishment. That was silly. I should have just woven my way back, but nah. What's life without a little bit of risk, eh? To get the blood pumping, the adrenaline flowing, the derpy snake face being derpy. There's another coin, sneakily hidden in a direction that you wouldn't have been paying any attention to. There we are. I should stop sticking my head up because I was holding down A to try and move forward, which is not how you move around in this game. Let's get up there if we can. Could be helping with my tail. Thank you. My tail is very heavy. I need to go on a diet. I need to stop eating all these bloody coins. Right, okay, so now this is where things get tricky and where I died a lot. I did not die up to this point in the tutorial, obviously, and in fact I moved through it much faster when I wasn't commentating, but this... Well, on the plus side, you're not going to be hearing many Welsh expletives, which is a general enhancement over the way it was when I played it by myself. I mean, I assume most of you wouldn't want to hear Welsh expletives. I'm sure some of you probably do, but no, you're not going to get to. No. Oh, my fat tail. Why is my tail so fat? I need to go on a diet. 100% non-coin diet. And the snake has an idea of like, yeah, I'm getting a bit top heavy. I'm going to plummet to my death. That's what that sound was. That was the snake being like, I don't like this idea. Please stop. Okay. We're doing okay. Gotta keep coiling everywhere. And don't worry about coiling around yourself. Because honestly, you are a snake. There we go. Oh, my lord. That is so much harder than it looks. So much harder. I'm fighting against gravity right now. I'm always fighting against gravity, but this is a proper battle. This is like a battle to the death kind of fight against gravity. But we are a snake, and coiling around ourselves is probably par for the course, honestly, for a snake. I mean, there are not many snakes in Britain. I can't say that I've seen many. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. There's far too much of my tail down there. Let me coil. Let me coil. Yes, I know. I'm as afraid as you, little Noodle. Worry not. We will get out of this. I promise. I won't let you fall. Oh, no. I lied. My promise is not worth anything. I'm dead. That silence is me resisting the urge to sprout Welsh expletives. I hope you're proud. I really do. It's hard sometimes. Right, okay, so once again, we're going to try and do this. And I'll probably cut out a lot of the deaths if they get a bit obnoxious. But where there's, like the first time, the usual way that I'll play any game like this is the first time I die, everyone gets to see it because there's something to be learned from it. Even if that thing is how bad I am at games, really. But, okay, so we need to carefully wrap around all of the bamboo and generally try not to fall off the world. Generally, it's probably good for us not to perish like that. And this is where it all came undone last time. Let's, please. Yes, that's right. Haha! I think we've got it this time, everyone. Are you proud of me? I'm actually unreasonably proud of me, so I hope you are too. Come on, Noodle. Noodle, don't do this. Help me. My tail is heavy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, little best friend whose name I don't actually know. I am such a bad friend. My lord. It's so bad. Now, the other coin, I happen to know, is down there. And if you thought what we just did there was awkward. You know what? Let's go back up here and we'll go on our little autosave because this next bit is going to be annoying. If you can't tell by my voice, I'm having enormous amounts of fun playing this game. And I'm not a big platform game player. I'm not even that big of a physics game player, though I guess I'm a little bit more of that than not. But, oh, this game is so rewarding. I want to get my head in there. Thank you. And then we can put our head on it. Now, one complaint is the camera does try to sabotage me a lot in this game, I feel. The camera is not your friend. The camera wants to laugh as you fail. It's not very nice. So it's kind of a scallywag camera, honestly. Oh, around. Yes. Oh, coiling around yourself. Like I said, snakes coil around them. I think I've seen snakes coil around themselves. I would 100. No! Why do I always fail? Oh, this is just no. That was just annoying. Why do I always fail after I've achieved my goal? I know why. It's probably that I become complacent. It's probably like, yeah, I've won. This is great. This is not one of those games where once you've collected it, it's yours, even if you die. No. This game makes you earn your coins, damn it, and that's fair, I suppose. It's probably the one reason why we're not enormously fat. We're only just mildly coin fat. Is because as often as we eat coins, we also die to them and then have to go through a lot of work to try and do it again. That's fair enough, I suppose. Good guy coins, making sure that we're not too... Oh dear. Oh, help me. No, why? What? This really sucks, doesn't it? Well, that was a bit annoying. As ever, you get close to winning and then you fail. Life gives you a little bit of hope so that you can properly appreciate the failure once it happens. Because, if you're always failing, if you never make any progress, then it doesn't really matter when you fail. You kind of become desensitized to your lack of skill. Your constant failure becomes something that you're expecting. So, yeah, failure has to give you a few small victories, just not enough to ever let you get anywhere. There we go. No, come on, you scallywag. This is so much harder than it looks, I hope. I hope it's harder than it looks. In before, everyone else who's done this manages it like first try. And it turns out that I'm actually just really bad at the game. That being said, as I mentioned earlier, it is a lot easier when you're not doing commentary to play this game. But I'm going to just coil once more, just to give myself a little bit of a springboard. And are we up? Camera, please don't sabotage me like this. Help me with my tail. My tail is fat. Okay, no, you're not going to help me with the tail. Okay, well, that's fine. We've got all the coins, though. Okay, so onwards to the second level, and we'll gather a little bit of speed by zigging and zagging, weaving our tail back and forth. That is always good. And there we are. Now, I could just be silly and jump down here, and you know what? Sure. I don't appear to suffer from any fall damage, which is great. There we go. Ghost snake. There we are. Paradise Path completed. Only took me, I don't know, how many times did I die? Like 4 times. I'm not sure how many of those deaths will be included. As I mentioned, I will cut out the failures. Once I start failing a lot on a puzzle, I'm the sort of stubborn person who'll keep trying until I succeed. But that might be like 5 or 6 deaths later. You don't need to see me losing at the same place over and over again until I get the knack for it. So what will probably happen is you'll see the first couple of failures, or any particularly hilarious ones, like where I come so close to winning and then it's just snatched away from me by the gaping maw of doom. And then I'll cut to the next run where I actually succeed. You'll see the whole run one way or another. Okay, so we're now on Courtyard Climber. Paradise Path has been completely fulfilled, and we're going to jump into this one and see what we can do. Now, I imagine that this one is going to introduce some new mechanics, perhaps. I like the way that I'm watching my hummingbird friend there. Something here doesn't feel quite right. We should make sure that the gate key is okay. Alright. Let's go! I mean, I'll try my best. Right, let's have a quick look around. Anything out of the ordinary? No. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, let's get into our snake playground and try to gobble up all of these weird things that I'm not sure what they are. Tasty, I hope, but still not sure quite what they are. Let's weave our way up here. There we go. Don't really need to play around with that one too much. We could just, honestly, we could go over all the bamboo, or we could just go up the side. And I'm not going to be a not lazy snake. I think I would make a very lazy snake. I'd probably be one of the snakes that just kind of sits in a tree all day, honestly. Waits for something delicious to move by, and then darts out in a sudden burst of energy, eats it, and then goes back to waiting in the tree for, like, forever. Looks like we need to head up here. Oh, that's fine. Wrap yourself around the bamboo to climb up. I know, I did the whole thing in the tutorial. Did you not see all of the coins that I got in the tutorial area? Really? I think this may be a game where you are kind of expected to come back rather than just like stubbornly pressing forward, and would probably get some hints on how to complete later puzzles by, earlier puzzles by going to later areas. But I'm one of those people that's like, no, I'm going to complete it all as I find it. Otherwise, I just don't feel like I've accomplished anything with my life. Hello, 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 hello. Snake dance. There we are. Oh, that's beautiful. Is there something up there? Oh, there is. How annoying. Very well. Let's go and grab that then, shall we? And weaving. Oh, I'm getting a little bit better at just moving quickly now. I'm liking this. I can. You know, I'm not sure if I would glide down that gracefully. Honestly, that was a very slow glide. I think I would hit the ground with a thump. This snake feels heavy. It doesn't feel anything. I'm not actually getting any feedback from my sense of touch, but it gives my brain the impression that it feels heavy. Everything about this is so rewarding. It just feeds back to me, and I'm really enjoying it. And I'm wiggling the camera around like a fool, and I'm so sorry. I will try so hard to stop doing that. I really will. It just takes time. There we are. It would be. This is the sort of game that someone would be better with playing themselves. If you're feeling any kinds of issues. Oh wow, how awesome is that? If you're feeling any kind of like motion sickness issues, understand that this is probably one of those games where if you were playing, it would be fine because you'd be expecting the turns and twists. You'd be the one in control of the camera, and that's what is prompting the motion sickness. Is I'm turning and twisting, and you have no immediate knowledge this is about to happen. So it's messing with your head a little bit. I do apologize. I know there are a couple of viewers of mine that do get a bit of motion sickness in games, and this is just one of those games where the camera swings around wildly. All three? My lord. Well, it's very handy that you just pointed them out to me. That should not be a problem, but this is going to be fun, I think. There we go. Okay, we're kind of falling off there. Ooh, hidden under this little area. Well done, you. We are over halfway. Oh, no, actually, we are exactly halfway. We will be over halfway in a moment. We have got water. Are we a water snake? Are we holding our breath? Oh, look at his puffed little cheeks. He's like a snake hamster. Did you pant when you came out of the water? Because if so, I'm really liking that. Oh, you move fast in the water. We might actually be a water snake. I like it. Do all snakes move fast in the water? I'm not even sure if all snakes can swim. I know some snakes do, obviously. There's plenty of super lethal water snakes. I mean, my knowledge of snakes is... Annoyingly, it's enough that I would be in a position where I might think I know something. That's the kind of dangerous place where knowledge is. Where you kind of know enough to be confident about what you don't know, if that makes sense. Confident about your misconceptions. But I am going to hold my hand up and say, Britain, snakes are not a thing. You know, we got like 2 or 3. We've got no poisonous snakes. Actually, we might have 1 poisonous snake. I'm not sure, but generally, yeah, snakes in Britain, unless they're brought over from some sort of warm clime, no, not really. Let's get up here. There we go. Oh, that sounded like it tasted good. I super duper want to get over there. Ha ha ha! Fantastic. Can I get up here? Could you help me with my big fat tail, please? Please, please, please. My big fat tail is too big and fat. Ah, poop. Okay, let's try this again. I wish I didn't have such a fat tail. No. Oh, poop. There we go. Need your help now. Thank you. Can we get... No, come on. Aha. Perseverance wins the day. Was it an easy way up here? It probably was, wasn't it? You can let go of my tail now. Thank you. Was it an easier way? Did I come from over there? I think I did. That is death. Yeah, I did come from over there. Okay, well, it seems that there was no easier way up, and I was just making that harder than it needed to be. It was probably a lot easier if I didn't have you holding my tail for most of it. Also, I need to weave to move fast. How many blue things have I got? I've only got 5 left to go. That's not too bad. Okay, let's see if we can do this level without any deaths. I'll be super happy with myself. But I'm just going to warn you now: the odds of that happening are fairly slim. Come on, up and around. That's good enough. Coil though. Really think you need to coil. As a snake, I think coiling is super important for us. Really? You expect me to get up that? You know what? Risk it for the biscuit. It looks fun. That didn't look fun. It looked like I just smashed my throat. That looked kind of painful, honestly. If I am perfectly honest with you. Oh, this is good. This feels good. This feels snake-like. Okay. What I said before about me being very good at moving forward, but not so good at guiding myself when I'm moving forward a lot. That it still holds true. Let's go. That's right. Up and around. Ha-ha! Perfect! I'm having so much fun with this game. I'm literally just kind of chair dancing in anticipation of everything my little snake does. Okay, time to dance. Time to dance. Dance. There we go. Dancing is the best solution to any puzzle ever. Just want this to be known. You actually land on things. Oh, that's awesome. My little hummingbird friend is like, yeah, you're just doing stupid stuff. I'm just gonna wait over here, like a clever hummingbird. Oh, no. Let's try and get up. There we go. Now let's coil, so we've actually got a bit of a platform to work from. There we are, up and around. There we go. And we'll coil again. And then up. Actually, we're gonna coil once more. There we go. Yes, we are awesome. You want me to? Well, I mean, honestly, I think I might just live up here for a while. We could just settle down, you know. It's quite a lovely view. Is there anything over here? Because if I was a game designer of a puzzle game like this, I would totally put something down there where no one would ever look, and I'd just cackle gleefully, knowing how many people would be like ripping their hair out trying to find that last coin. They'd never think to look there. I'm glad we came up here. Vantage point, my friend. You see, there was sense in my madness. Vantage point. We can see all sorts of things around here. So there's 2 over there. There's 1 over there. How many do we need? We need 3, so that we can see all the blue things now. What we can't see are the coins. How many of those have we got? We've got 2. Well, nevertheless, Geronimo, this is going to be fun, I think. Ah! Ouch. 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 Snakes bruise. Snakes bruise. I shouldn't do that again. Fun as it was. Only because... only because he goes, ah! Just like I do. The snake understands me. We are on the same page, this snake and I. Noodle, best snake. Right, let's go and find those 2 blue things, and then we'll start worrying about the keys. So that's all of that taken care of. Oh, actually, we can deliver the key, I suppose. Go ahead. Thank you very much. When will I learn your name, by the way? I mean, you've called out to me, but I never replied. This is one of those kind of situations where someone clearly recognizes you amongst your group of friends, but you have no idea who they are. And you're waiting for one of your other friends to use their name in conversation so you can kind of pretend that you knew them all along. Right, well, let's go up here. This actually seems like a fairly easy ride. Oh, that was. I made it a little bit harder for myself at the end there, but that was actually generally quite nice. Nice. That's the 2nd keystone. Can I eat it? There we go. That sounded once again like it was delicious. What is with this place? I saw that little danger mark over there, and I was like, "Oh, really? I'm gonna have to climb all the way over there?" But no. There's a coin right there. I need somewhere to save. I need somewhere to save from. All right, we're gonna dance. Just jump! Haha! Success. Sure, we can go and grab this key as well. Use left trigger to hold on tight and wrap around. What? There's another command? What if I don't quite understand this command. Let me go to the controls. Grip. Okay. Oh, I bet this would have made all the puzzles so much easier if I'd done it up to now. Oh, I see. I can see now. I'm actually tightening all of my muscles and coiling really hard. So now progress is super difficult. But I'm... like, look at my tail. My tail is like, no! Will not let go! Okay, let's stop doing that because it's really hard to move around. But... oh man, that would have made all of the other puzzles so much easier. Anyone who's played this game and watched me struggle through the last 2 puzzles... or rather, the puzzle in the first zone was probably like, oh, Aavak, why don't you just continue? Why are you making this so much harder for yourself than it needs to be? And honestly, I don't really have a good answer for you. I wish I did, but I don't. Can you help me with my tail? Thank you. Best friends. That's best friend material right there, helping me carry the weight of my own enormous tail. I need somewhere where I can auto-save, and I see no somewheres like that around. Hello. Right, okay, so we've auto-saved, and now I just need to go and grab the coins. We've got all of the blue things, 2 of the coins I need. 1 I know of, the other I do not. Might need to hunt around a little bit for that one. Looking at the time of the video, I may let this video just go on a little bit longer, or I might just save some time by cutting out some of the failures. We'll see. But I'm going to find those 2 last coins, damn it. That is going to happen. And then we're going to wrap up this episode. So, first coin in a kind of tricky location around here, I believe. Let's go up here. I could just grip with my tail, but no. Let's go over this way. Right, okay. Now then. I 100% am going to have to use that gripping mechanic, I think. That's right. Down we go. And we're going to coil here first and foremost. And this will be the basis of our self-aid. Grip, tail, grip. No, okay, my tail is not coiled around anything, so I can't grip. No. That's right, just nuzzle around. There. Okay. Gripping. Gripping is occurring right now. This works for me. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Ha-ha! That was so much easier. Right, so we got 1 coin. Second coin. Where be you? Where are you going to be hiding? Where would I hide if I was a sneaky little coin? Trying to stay away from a greedy snake that wanted to collect me. Where would you be? Oh, you scoundrel! You scoundrel, you! Very well. I am up to this task. I'm 100% not up to this task, hummingbird. It's going to be really bad. But I'm not going to save this time. I'm going to be brave. Brave and also really stupid. If you ever wondered where the line is between bravery and stupidity, this right here is it. You're welcome. I am answering the important questions. Okay, okay. Grip, grip, grip. Grip, 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 grip. No! 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 Like I said, the line between bravery and stupidity was right there. I hope this has been an important, valuable lesson for everyone. Now you know. Now you know how to tell. Is if Aavak does something, it is stupid. It's pretty much the rule of thumb. Okay, well, we're going to try again. We're going to try again. And this time we're going to go straight from there. Because the other puzzle, honestly, was a little bit easier because there was so much more to grab onto. Alright, let's be careful. Maybe. Maybe be careful. Up. Grip. Very tightly. That's right. Grab my tail. Grab my tail. Oh. Oh. You saved my life. You saved my life. Come on. I need to get up there so bad. Let go of my tail. Let go of my tail. Go, 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 go. Oh, we made it. Hooray! I was genuinely tensing all of my muscles. That was so bad for me. Oh, my goodness. I hurt. I'm going to have to take some painkillers after that. Damn it. Not that normally tensing my muscles hurts, just, you know, the whole wound thing. I shouldn't be doing that. I was tensing so hard trying to get up there. I was willing the snake with my own muscles. I hope you appreciate, Snake. I have possibly done a little bit of damage. No, I'm certain I haven't. I'm not that fragile at this point. If I'd done that about 4 or 5 days ago, yeah, that would have been bad. That would have been really bad. But unfortunately, I'm okay. All right now. Okay, let's be careful. And we just want to coil around here once again. Up we go. Coil. That's right. Coiling really tightly. Yes. You see how tight that coil is? Because I'm gripping. I'm gripping for dear life. There we go. Keep it up. No. Get up. Stop being in my way, me. No. That's right. Coil, grip. Okay, coil, grip. That's right. We are a well-oiled snake machine. We shall not die. Grab my tail. Grab my tail. Thank you. Sometimes I think she's just like, nah, you need to do this on your own. You've got to learn. That I'm not always going to be here to protect you. You're right, I should learn, but for right now, I'm very glad that you were. Okay, we have completed this level completely with only 1 death. I think. Was it 2 deaths? I can't remember. I was focusing too much on not like popping anything open when I was dancing. Okay, right. Let's go. Oh, that was good. Come on then, the rest of me. Ghost snake. That was incredibly fun. I'm liking this. Super. I'm glad. Okay, so next level. But we're going to be wrapping up the episode here. We're going to be going to Gatekeeper Gardens, and I'm going to do at least 1 more episode of this. Do let me know what you think of the game in the comments. Again, this is not usually the sort of game I play, and I'm as surprised as anyone else, but damn it, is this fun. And in my humble opinion, if you like physics games or platformers at all, you'll probably enjoy this game. So, you know, I'm actually going to go on record and say I recommend this game for the £15 price tag. I'm really enjoying it, and I hope you are too. But that is going to be it from me. So, as ever, remember to like if you liked, sub if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.